So with all the experience you guys have had and all the ups and downs, what advice would you give the company just starting out with CRM?
My advice would be to start simple and to start with teams that would have the most benefit from the CRM system. So, for example, do start with your customer-facing teams and ensure that you then take your team on that journey with you. So it's not, for example, the IT department are doing in isolation. It's something that is for the wider business. So that's one thing I think, something to stress. Once you do start small, remember that's just the foundations. And like I said earlier, Ollie, we've been on this journey for a while, and I don't think we can ever sit back and say, job's done now, on to the next system, because it's Salesforce, customer requirements, the digital industry is constantly evolving. So we as a business have a responsibility to keep up with customer needs and wants as well. But just start small, start simple, because that will then be the foundation to then propel further for us. Yeah. That's the bigger picture in terms of what that foundation provides. But I think it's also important to partner up with the likes of BrightGen. So you have got partners who can then guide you through the right steps, help you with all things to do with testing, because testing is a very important step with anything new that you're introducing to a system. And then you then pull in the wider team to help you on that journey.
Thank you for that. I couldn't agree more. I suppose one of the things you've realized as well is the partnering up with a partner with experience. I know us here at BrightGen, we work with a lot of companies within real estate and property, and they all have their different reasons for choosing us over other partners. So I'd just like to know why you chose BrightGen to support your digital transformation.
Yeah, it comes down to reputation, highly regarded in the industry, and their relationship with Salesforce is priceless. So, for example, I could have a conversation with our Salesforce account executive, who then has a constructive link-up conversation with our BrightGen team as well. So there's that constant connection, so nothing is in isolation. Not only are you great in terms of the collaboration and joining up the key partners and stakeholders, it's all things to do with the specialist skills that you have in various areas. So, for example, if we are wanting to go down a direction, we think, yeah, this is the way to go about it. You guys help shape it. So, well, actually, have you thought about this instead? Because when we tried it with this company, they experienced these issues, but to overcome them, they then applied something else. So not only do you shape and define the vision for us, but you then help us execute it effectively as well by sharing your own lessons.
I think it's the way they work as well. For us, we were in our business. One of the biggest changes we made was getting people out of the silos and getting away from email culture and bits like that. With our BrightGen calls, we'll often have 5 or 10 minutes Zoom call where we get our ideas out and he'll point us in the right direction, and that can save 100 email ping chain and frustration and time wasting. So it's the way you work as well.